Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. If we're new to each other, my name is Jamie and we're going to go over 5 apps to help save college students money. So if you're ready, let's get started. So we're actually going to be going over more than 5 apps. We're going to be going over 5 categories. Some of these categories have multiple apps, different options. It just really depends on what fits your situation. And some of these apps you do require student ID or student identification, and then other these apps don't require anything at all and are accessible to anyone and everyone. So let's get started with some activity. Like me, and you've already binged through anything online, on TV, through Netflix or Hulu that's even worth binging, and you're just dying to get out of the house. So one of the first things that I started doing once quarantine ended and my state started opening up again, it was just joining group fitness classes or joining the gym. And you'd be surprised to find out how many of these gyms or small boutiques even offer a student discount, but it's just not plastered in the front of their website or their page. You just have to make the phone call, inquire, and then once it's logged into your account, it just stays there. So you don't have to go through the hassle of calling each time you want to take a class. It's just that rate is already just followed through on your account. The method of proving and allocating your savings will vary based on the location, and some of these took a good amount of digging through their websites to even actually find. I would simply just start by placing a phone call to your local location, inquire, and then once you've actually proven that you're a student, just take full advantage. Many big buck gyms are likely going to be a slam dunk and a guarantee, and then other group fitness locations throughout the country might even include Barry's Boot Camp, Core Power Yoga, Soul Cycle, and Orange Theory Fitness. Again, these are going to vary based on where you're located, and some aren't likely to be advertised right in the front page, but it's worth getting out of the house, saving some money, and just making the phone call before you do. So the freshman 15 is a very real thing. Weight gain is very prominent on freshmen, and the big part of it is due to a lack of activity, which we've already covered in the first suggestion. The second thing that really causes this weight gain is the fact that the cheapest foods are the most caloric foods. And being a student, we're on a budget, that dollar menu, but those calories really add up, and those foods really aren't as filling as some of those healthier foods. But being a student, I always recommend just downloading the app and signing up for whatever loyalty program that any restaurant chain has, because every restaurant chain nowadays has an app. Just take advantage of those points and those rewards. But aside from that, I just want to share 2 other options that you might not know about. So a couple of easy ones that you might already know about are Chipotle and Chick-fil-A. They both offer student drinks. So just flash your student ID while you're checking out, and they give you a cup, and that cup entitles you to more than just some poorly unfiltered water. You could just grab a soda or any carbonated beverage. But aside from that, I also just wanted to share that unlimited coffee. So through an unlimited coffee subscription of just $8.99 a month, you're able to just grab free coffee, whether it's iced, hot, or even teas, throughout your day. And that subscription program is through Panera Bread. So for just $8.99 a month, you could cancel at any time, just like your Netflix. You're able to just grab a free cup of coffee, whether you're in their cafes, just doing homework, studying, just trying to get out of your room, or if you're just grabbing it on the go, on your way to a class or on your way back home. So again, it's just $8.99. I think that's a really, really, really good offer. Again, it just gives you the opportunity to just get out of the house. And it's not bad. It pays for itself after 3 cups or so if you were to go to a coffee shop. And you really can't go wrong with that. So if you're a coffee drinker, definitely go for that unlimited coffee program. And another thing that I just wanted to share, and it's very dependent on whether you're in this New York City area or this Boston area, but it shines a light on this very important topic, which is food waste. So across the country alone, we just waste about $160 billion in food. It just literally just goes in the trash. So there's an app, Food for All, again in the Boston, New York City area. If you're around here, just download the app, and it gets you a lot of food that is going to be either thrown away or discarded at a lower discounted price. So by no means does the food quality is compromised, whether it's unsafe or really expired. It just doesn't meet that company's demand of food quality, so they're not able to sell it for the price they do sell it for. So they sell it at a discounted price. And I'll leave all this stuff linked below. But again, it really is to a good cause. And if you are a restaurant owner around the Boston, New York City area, I'll also leave their partnership links down below, because you're able to save at least 15% on the food that you were going to throw away anyway. And it really is great for college students, but at the end of the day, it's great for everyone, and it's great for the environment. So moving away from food and on to my third favorite thing, which is shopping. Amazon Prime is really the no-brainer. We've seen them really dominate the market. They do offer a student discount, so for $6.49 a month, you're able to get that 2-day shipping as well as their Prime Video. If you also like to sign up for their Amazon Music, it's just an additional 99 cents, so you get their music catalog as well as 6 months free. So those links are also listed down below. And then just moving on from Amazon to Target. So Target Circle has an array of coupons that rotate every week. So I find around Sundays is when they get a fresh new catalog of items. And their app is super friendly to use. Just scan the barcode of whatever's in your shopping cart. It either tells you whether there is a coupon deal for it or an alternative for that coupon, which is great. So you're able to swap and go, and also sometimes you'll spend $50, get $5 off. So I mean, their purchases are going to end up making anyway, and it does take a little extra time to go through the app. But if you're a college student and looking to save some money, you're going to do it. And as well as whether the item is on there or not, you do get that same 2-day shipping as you do with Amazon Prime, as well as 5% off your total purchase. So that, again, depending on which state you're at, that probably covers your taxes for that purchase as well. And then next up, pretty much the pioneers of the student discount, which we have are Unidays and Student Bean. They're very similar, but they offer different discount codes to different brands, so they're definitely worth checking them both out. But again, they're discounts based for your student ID. So nowadays it's your student email. You just kind of verify yourself through your student email, and then it opens up this array of coupons and discounts, whether it's 20% off of H&M clothing for some new outfits. You'll find some music deals. You could get Apple Music for 6 months if you don't already have that. And just don't be scared to mix and match either. So if you do have a subscription through Apple for 6 months, that expires, don't be shameful and try and grab another one through Amazon Prime. There's no shame in saving a little bit of money. Unidays and Student Bean also has a pretty good discount on technology, so whether it's laptops or smartphones, but also Apple's education program could save you $100 to $200 on a laptop. It's promoted throughout the summer, and throughout the summer you might get a free pair of headphones or something to go along with it. But pretty much if you mention you're a student year-round, they'll still honor that discounted price. You just won't get the pair of headphones to go with it. So that's also a good deal, and it's something to know, because again, it's not promoted year-round, but it's always available to you. You just got to do and just ask. Alright, so entertainment, so something to do while you are either stuck at home, if, you know, going out really isn't your thing, you know, or you're going to or from a campus, or you're commuting, or whatever the case may be, you need something to do. And for me, it's usually music. So Apple Music offers students a rate of $4.99 a month, which is a really good deal. It's literally half the price of their normal subscription. Again, try and snatch one of those other deals where you can get it for 6 months, and then if you really like it and you build a catalog of different playlists and you want to just continue that just to make it simpler. But definitely take advantage of any free promotions, because you can add them on. So if you've never had Apple Music, you could snatch 3 months free straight up through Apple, and then you could also snatch 6 months free through Unidays. Again, don't be afraid to mix and match. Spotify also offers a very similar promotion, so same price, $4.99, but they'll also throw in Hulu for the same price for that student discount. And for that same price point of $4.99, you really just can't go wrong. I mean, you also get the free benefits of having Hulu and Showtime, and they will give you 1 month free trial. It's not as large as Apple's free trial, but again, it's still worth taking advantage of it. You get free television and movie streaming, which is cool. And like we mentioned before, if you do have Amazon, you can throw on Amazon Music for 99 cents. So lastly, if you're a student, we all have different living arrangements. So whether you're living alone, you're living with a parent, you have a roommate, we're responsible for some of your utilities most likely, and one of those utilities might be internet and Wi-Fi, and Xfinity is doing a really cool thing where if you are a new member and you join for their internet, you're able to get a $150 gift card, which is pretty cool, as well as a discounted rate on your internet. The discounted rate will vary based on where you are in the US, but it's definitely worth the inquiry and snatching that up if you are an Xfinity member. In some locations you have no option but to be an Xfinity member, and then other options you might even be able to score even cheaper deals, so definitely look into that. And then cell phones, we need cell phones. Can't download an app without a cell phone really. So Verizon is offering either new members or existing members, as long as they have 2 lines in their account, $25 off if those accounts are unlimited. So $25 off, and that should show up within 1 to 2 billing statements, so that's pretty quick. Verizon's definitely not the cheapest, but really is, in my experience, has been the most reliable. And they do also offer different add-ons, different promotions, so depending on which tier on their unlimited plan you are, you could even just score free Apple Music and you don't even have to worry about that, as well as some free Hulu and free ESPN, as well as Disney Plus. So you can mix and match and just, again, snatch as many free things or discounted prices, because a lot of these companies are really partnering up to really get their brand out there. So in order to score a lot of these savings, you do have to do a little bit of research, so just don't be afraid to do some of that research. And you can also score some pretty inexpensive clothing through Poshmark, as well as Facebook Marketplace, and you could even sell some of your clothes, make some few bucks through Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace. They've both been pretty reliable in my experience, much safer than eBay. So definitely check those out if you're looking to make cash or just score a good deal on either technology, clothing, or anything around your home, because it's easy as that. Suggestions for new college students or returning college students, share those down in the links below. We all want to save money, and that's including me. And if you're curious of any of the accessories that I have going on behind me, I'll leave those linked down below. And yeah, don't be scared to click those links. The affiliate links really support me, support this channel, and it really motivates me to continue doing these videos. Whether you make the purchase or not, it's just really gratifying knowing that someone's watching, someone's clicking, someone's interested. So please, please, please do that, as well as hitting that like and subscribe button. That also means a whole heck of a lot. And if you really want, you can hit that bell button so you get notifications, because I like to drop new videos like this all the time. So until then, see ya.